What up, everybody, and welcome back to 2222 in the Stink. It's your boy. That's our intro. And there's another secret word that we're going to add later.
Muslim. It's like, Muslims. This podcast has everything I've ever wanted. That's somebody in the car that just discovered us.
Yeah.
That's what I needed.
It's really funny. I like the idea of this being their first episode they listen to. Welcome to Two in the Stink. Muslims. We just pissed off 10 guys named Derek right now. They're like, say what?
What'd they say?
What did they say?
I don't like that.
I don't like that. I like the fart noise. I like that they're drinking Miller.
Now that's relatable.
We
went to the Adamstown Rod and Gun tonight.
We did, which it doesn't sound like a real place, but it is. We went to a bar that you need a membership to go into, and you know the most fun thing? It was exactly the same as every other fucking bar I've ever been to. It's like, what? I was like, oh, we're gonna go in there, and there's gonna be like a fucking, I don't know, merry-go-round or something cool.
Something cool.
Anything cool. It was a bar that a mutual friend invited us to in the middle of like welcome to Shit Horse, Pennsylvania.
Anything. The second you get on the turnpike, the second you get off of it, past King of Prussia, it's poop.
It's poopy.
It's cow, horse, chicken shit.
A friend invited us to a bar that was, you have to be a member to go into. And it's like, there's a buzzard and everything. You have to ring the buzzard. And he was like, I'll get you in. I'm a member. And we're like, okay. And we go into the fucking bar. And it was literally a dive bar, and except you had to fucking write your name on a clipboard to drink.
And there were cigarettes.
I'm like,
gambling.
Yeah. I mean, there's gambling. You just named every dive bar, like, ever. But, yeah.
Wait, hold on. There was pool.
Oh, that's right. That's not in the bar.
Wait, hold on. There was fat girls.
Oh, wait. Oh, shit. That was...
Wait, hold on. No one had teeth.
Oh, man. Now I get it. Now I know why it was exclusive.
Dang it.
It's funny, too.
The day I'm able to get into a place like that.
Yeah. I was like, wow, I wish every bar was like this. I wish I was scared in every bar.
The best part is my buddy was like, I'm at this place 4 nights a week. I'm a problem drinker. These people fucking love me. We went in there.
Nobody.
They were like, fuck you.
Nobody, like,
they hate him.
No, he's like, dude. First of all, he said to us, dude, I drink. He's like, the drinks here are they're so much cheaper. Like, we went from one dive bar, we went from one shitty dive bar to another shitty dive bar.
The difference between the two is that the one I didn't bomb at the other one.
Yeah, the difference is that we did comedy at one and then went to the other. And then I was like, why are we here? We just left it was 20 minutes too. 20-minute drive. And yeah,
it's okay though. I got to see my homie Jeremy and Ashley.
No, the bar
the bar was fucking
the bar was fine. I'm just shitting on the idea that you needed a membership to drink at a bar that was exactly the same. I want everybody listening to this, I want you to close your eyes.
Those people didn't recognize me, so every single person in there looked at me the whole time.
Yeah. Close your eyes and think of a bar in the middle of Pennsylvania at fucking 11 o'clock on a Friday, and guess what?
Cold beer on a Friday night.
Cold beer, except for that Bud Light shit. We don't want none of that.
I was like, let me get a Bud Light. They were like, you want to run that again?
What you say?
You want to run that again?
What'd you say? Ah, you're one of them alphabet folks, ain't you?
Mm-hmm. I'm like, is it my white pants?
Is it my white
pants giving me away?
Are you the T or the Q?
I'm the plus.
Oh, my Lord. There's 4 of them.
I'm the plus.
He's... Yeah, we know.
LGBTQIA plus.
Times 2. It's like, no.
I can't handle more.
That's twice the amount.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, man.
Get the kids.
Where are the members?
Hide the kids and the wives.
Yeah, so I lost $25 in one of those fucking slot machine things.
Yeah.
My buddy was like, dude, my aunt won like $4,000 on it. I was like, really? I put $25 in it and lost immediately.
I was like, yeah, dude, I heard that they pay out. And you're like,
I'll
play. I'm like, why would
play.
you believe? I've never been there. I'm like, we're just playing.
Just being silly guys. Yeah.
Dude, you got to play the one that you just lose. You got to just play the one that you lose.
Yeah, well, that's what our buddy said. He said, you're playing that one, you got to play this one. And guess what? I lost the same amount. I was like, that one will be better, and I switched the game.
I went out to his car, and I took a dab, and I was like...
Jim Jim went to this bar. He forgot to bring his ID, so he couldn't get served.
Yeah.
And
Even though I look like I'm 90 years old.
I drank Coors Lights while Jim smoked a dab in his buddy's car. So that was fun.
I smoked a dab and I was drunk.
I was like, you can smoke inside this bar. I need a Coors Light.
They were sneaking me shots at this bar.
Yeah.
I was like,
That's
I can't. I felt like I was 15. Getting snuck shots at a family Christmas party.
That bartender took her job way too seriously. It was like you had to be a member, first of all, to go in. But like, because I wasn't a member, she wouldn't let me hand her the money directly. She's like, members can only buy drinks. So I had to give the money to a member so that they could buy the drink for me and then I could drink it. And I was like, what?
I want you to die. I want you to die. When people go out of their way to be that annoying, I'm like, whoa, man, I hope you die. I'm past like, man, you suck.
It was really funny though when your friend, he's like, yeah, everybody at this bar, they love me there. Like, I don't pay for any drinks. We get there and he walks in. First of all, nobody acknowledges him. He walks up to the bar. He orders a drink, and they're like, that'll be X amount. And he's like, oh. And they're like, no, that'll be X amount. And then you try to get a drink, and you're like, I don't have my ID. And they're like, oh, we can't serve you. And then he like puts his arm around you. He's like, no, trust me. This guy's over 21. He's one of my close friends. And they're like, okay, we need to see his ID. Yeah. It was so funny. It's like he's never been at that bar.
Ever.
It was like you couldn't have written a sketch that was funnier.
It was so funny. I know. It was literally the funniest thing ever.
It reminded me.
He was like, come through this bar. These people love me. We're gonna have the best time. I'm like a celebrity.
It reminded me of Superbad when they hit him with the car. And that guy, he's like, we gotta go. No, trust me, I'm really cool with the guy. Remember, he invites him over to the party.
The girl walked past me and Desmond's like, this is my friend Jim. I was telling you about. This is my friend Jim. And she was like, I'm okay. I need to go home. You're here now, and that means I'm leaving. But that's my. This is the same buddy of mine that we went to the club, and we went as a group, like 10 of us, to the club for our one friend's 21st birthday, and we're all going in, and they stopped him at the door because they thought he was a homeless dude trying to sneak in with our group.
Really?
Yes. And we had to be like, no, he's not homeless.
He's with us.
He just dresses down for everything. But now he's different now. Now he's like hot.
Yeah.
But like they don't get he didn't talk to me the whole time we were there.
No, he didn't.
He talked to the people that he plays pool with, and I wanted to fucking shoot him in the head. And he knows who he is, and he's gonna listen to this.
You've already said his name.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him in the head.
Yeah, he knows who he is.
I love him, and he's retard.
So that was our night. We did stand-up comedy.
I didn't have a good set, so I'm like, everyone around me should die.
We did stand-up comedy in a dive bar in front of 4 people. It was the worst.
I had a guy literally cross his arms and turn his back to me, and I could see his mean face in the menu board. I was
reflection?
Like, yeah, it literally it was written in fucking neon colors, but like it was a mirror.
Yeah.
And I could see him pissed. I'm like, whoa, chill the fuck out.
Relax, dude.
All of those people were there to watch horse racing, and then we were like, okay.
Comedy.
It's like, okay, the horse race is literally about to start, and they're like, TV off.
Yeah, we're like, let's talk about our buttholes.
I go on stage, I'm like, who is horse shit?
Yeah, you made fun of the town. I made fun of the comedian who's up before me. They got the biggest laugh, and then I just bombed.
Dude, one of the comedians didn't have legs, and I went up.
He didn't talk
about this guy survived. He gave his legs for this.
This comedian went on stage, and he was funny, but his
he
went on stage, and he didn't address the fact that he didn't have legs for way too long. That was the problem. I
think that's my favorite part of his whole thing.
Yeah, he was an amputee.
It's awesome. He has a good story too.
Yeah, he had a good story. He had a really funny story about it. But he walked on stage and was like not talking about it right away, and you could tell everybody was waiting for him to be like, "You don't have legs.
Do leg
talk
stuff.
about not having legs.
Tell me why you are this.
Tell me why your bottom half is metal." Now.
I'm from rural PA.
Now. He's like, so I'm on dating apps, and we're like, but your legs.
I'm like, say it.
And then he got into it eventually.
It was funny.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Shout out to that guy.
Yep.
Shout out to that guy.
Pretty good guy.
Pretty good, that guy.
Pretty good guy.
Yeah, dude.
Like
we did doing comedy. Yeah. It's so funny because, like, I've been on, like, a hot streak of just, like, just like not great gigs recently. No, that's not true. I've had a couple in between, but like I've been to that bar before and it was really fucking good and the crowd was really great. And I was like, man, cool. I'm headlining this one. It's gonna be so much fun. And it was just 30 minutes of me talking to these two drunk chicks for most of the set, and they were like, sorry we were being annoying, but like we felt like we had to give you something. And I was like, don't ever say that again. Yeah.
I'm like, fall off a building.
You know, what's
funny is they were gonna sit at the bar, and I was like, no, join the show. Right before I went up, I was like, come sit at the show.
Well, I was trying to tell jokes, and they were not about it. And then I started fucking with them, and then the crowd, who was them, loved it. Believe it or not, the two girls loved me talking to them.
I tried like 6 different like crowd work jokes on every single person sitting there.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna go through my whole GTA wheel and try to get you.
Yeah, you pulled out the rocket launcher.
I was like, what do you do, miss? She's like, I'm a caregiver. I'm like, you're not wiping ass. She's like, I'm like, do you wipe butts? She was like, no. I'm like,
you want to wipe my butt?
I'm like, she's like, no, but I like make lunches and like drive kids to school. I'm like, so you're a mom by trade. I'm a caregiver.
Yeah, man. You guys can hear great jokes like that if you go see Jim live.
Yeah. I'm like,
I like how you're doing the whole set now, but on the podcast. You're like, let me tell you word for word what this set was.
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna kill myself later, so nothing I'm saying matters.
Oh, I love that recurring bit. Yeah. Good old Jim talking about killing himself every episode.
He really hates himself. So embarrassed to be alive.
Stop it. Oh man, you got so many things to live for, like tacos,
like pizza,
and like Pepsi,
and like gay guys.
Remember how like I introduced you to Mango Pepsi and you really liked that?
I didn't. Yeah. I lied to your face.
No, you liked it. You liked it.
I was being nice.
You liked Mango Pepsi.
I'm like cherry. Next time you go to the store,
get cherry. Mango Pepsi, yeah, it's not bad. It's good. Try it. You think
Mango Pepsi
for when your balls sweat too much.
For when Jalen Hurts wins his 10th Super Bowl on your Madden franchise. Mango Pepsi.
Mango Pepsi for when your parents are going through a divorce.
Mango Pepsi for when your mouth is so caked with pretzel braids that you can't even breathe. Yeah.
Mango Pepsi, it's the last drink in your fridge.
Mango Pepsi. Bologna, anyone?
Mango Pepsi. It's been sitting out for too long and it's really warm, but you're thirsty.
Yeah. Mango Pepsi. That can that you find when you open the cooler, the barbecue was 6 weeks ago.
Yeah. Mango Pepsi, it's floating next to a spider.
Yeah, Mango Pepsi. Your uncle was a dick at that barbecue, and now you're thinking about that.
Mango Pepsi, kill your uncle.
Yeah.
Kill your uncle. Kill your uncle. Kill
Mango
your uncle.
Pepsi.
Kill your uncle.
Yeah.
Grab the knife. Mango Pepsi, grab the knife. Kill your uncle.
Mango Pepsi.
Kill your uncle.
Get away with it.
Kill your uncle. Run to Mexico. Kill your uncle.
Yeah.
Remember what he said to you? Kill your uncle.
Yeah.
Kill your uncle.
Yeah, remember when you got in the pool and he told everyone that you needed a bra and you were like, kill your uncle.
Remember when you got into the pool with your shirt on? He said, dude, take your shirt off. And then you did and he made fun of you for it. Kill your uncle.
Kill your uncle.
Mango Pepsi. Kill your uncle.
Mango Pepsi.
Kill your uncle. Mango Pepsi.
Yeah.
Kill your uncle.
Barbecues will be better without him.
Kill your uncle. Hide the body. Lie to the police.
Lie.
Kill your uncle. Mango Pepsi.
Clean up blood.
Kill your uncle. We're like some schizophrenic person is listening to this. They're like, must kill.
They're dancing in a tutu. They're like, kill your uncle.
They're drinking a Mango Pepsi. Like, this is my sign.
They're pouring it right in their open eyes. That's what I would do if I was a little psycho.
Oh my goodness. Do you ever lucid dream?
All the time.
I
know how to do it too.
Do you ever?
I'm just bullshitting. I have sleep paralysis.
I lucid dream.
That's like a lucid dream.
You want to know something really scary? If you're lucid dreaming and you know you're dreaming, and you tell somebody like, I know this is a dream. Like every time I do that, spooky shit happens. When I tell them, if I'm dreaming, and I see somebody in my dream, and I'm like, this is a dream, isn't it? Their eyes turn black and their mouth opens, and then I wake up. They go, and I wake up. I'm like, Scary.
I don't want to dream like you. Your dreams are nightmares.
So lucid dreaming's fun.
Yeah.
So now when I know I'm dreaming, I keep it low key. They're like, "You're like, the people in my dream." They're like, "You good?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is real life." They're like, "You good?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I'm having so much fun."
It'd be a shame if I.
Yeah, it'd be a shame if I.
That's so scary.
I had a dream that.
Okay, Martin Luther King.
Okay. I was like, it took me a second.
Okay,
I had a dream that my mom's face turned into dust. Spooky.
It's crazy.
I dreamt I dreamt one time that it was a dream within a dream. It was dreamception. I had a dream that this guy
dream.
This guy kept giving me like this syringe that was like that would it would like paralyze me, and it would send me into a deep like dream, and I was figuring out how to escape that dream, and every time I figured out, I would wake up from the paralysis, and he would stab me with another needle, and I'd go back. So the whole dream was me trying to wake up from this dream, and then like I would fake waking up from the paralysis. I would wake up and not move, and I would wait for him to walk away, and I would try to it was spooky.
Sounds like a game.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I used to have WWE dreams.
But yeah, I know.
Did I ever tell you about that?
No.
I used to have this. I guess it wasn't a recurring dream, but it was a standout dream.
Yeah.
And you know what it was? I had my friend had a similar dream. John Prophet from last week.
Okay.
He had a very similar dream. I had a dream that for whatever reason, Shawn Michaels picked me up from school, and we hung out all day.
That's like the best.
And he gave me money and told me I was a good kid.
That's like I want that dream now.
And then I was telling John about this, and he was like, "That's the most insane thing I ever heard." He's like, "I had literally the same dream." He's like, "But it was like someone else. I forget who he said, but he was like, they literally like took me out and like were my friend."
I had a dream that I was in the movie Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan, and like I was just in the movie. Like she was like they were the two of them. It was when I was a kid. Like not recently. That'd be weird. It'd be really weird.
Well, I've had that dream recently.
I had a dream that they were like because one of them she's like we've got to trick Dad into falling in love with Mom, and I was just there as a kid like yeah, and they're like what the fuck is this guy doing? I was like yeah we do.
You're like I'm the third one.
It's because I had 102-degree fever, and I fell asleep to that movie on VHS, and I was like I'm in the movie now. when you fall asleep to the Parent Trap with the 102-degree fever, you become Lindsay Lohan.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
I've been there. One time I ate frozen, like little frozen mini pancakes, but I didn't like put them in the microwave.
Yeah,
and I got like super sick. And I remember I watched Herbie Fully Loaded when I was like 6, so I had like Herbie Fully Loaded puke pancake dreams that were like haunted. She was like a bitch.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I had a dream that she was a bitch when I was sick.
Dude, fever dreams is something else.
Dude.
Herbie Fully Loaded. That's a throwback.
Dude.
Shout out to Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah. One time I stayed up for like 3 days straight, and my mom's senior portrait was talking.
Really?
It was I think about it to this day.
What was it saying?
It was just like...
Really?
But the mouth was moving. I was watching it, and I couldn't believe it. I was like trying to get my brother to come look at it. He was like, shut up.
You were awake for 3 days. And you saw that.
When I was a kid, I would just like stay up until like I would just stay up all the time.
Damn,
all the time. I love doing it. I'm like, I don't know why.
Because you. I'm like, I
still do it.
Because you would trip.
Yeah. I did it. I was like awake for like 3 days. And I remember I was sitting in my living room, and I look over at my mom's senior portrait. It was like talking. I was like, time for sleep.
Time to go to bed.
Yeah, I was. Well, you know what it was like. When I was a kid, I was really scared of my house. And I would stay up all the time.
Oh, I was terrified of my house when I was a kid.
I had these two like landlords.
Yeah.
And one time when I was home alone, they broke into the house.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. And they were just like looking around for shit.
Why?
And they like walked in and they saw me and then they left. And I told my parents about it and then they called and like freaked out and they like came. I don't know, but it was crazy. We were like being haunted by these guys.
I used to make my mom. Well, we had this long like hallway in my childhood home, and it was like there was rooms like all through it, And like I was always scared that something would jump out and try to get me while I was walking down the hallway. So when I was a kid, I used to make my mom watch me walk down the hallway to make sure I got to the other end safe. So anytime I walked from the kitchen back to so my bedroom was all the way at the end of the hallway. And in between that, we had like a bathroom, another bedroom, a living room, and like a storage closet. And like I was terrified that I would get like kidnapped on the way to my bedroom by like a ghost. So I would go, "Hey mom, can you watch me walk down the hallway?" And my mom would have to stand outside of the kitchen and watch me walk down the hallway. And for when I was a kid, I was like, and here's the fucked up thing: when I was a kid, my mom, I was like, "Hey mom, remember when I used to like make you watch me walk down the hallway? Wasn't that like so stupid?" And she was like, "No, because every time I walked down that hallway, I had a horrible feeling." So I was like, "Oh, so that was real." Mm-hmm. I was like, she goes, "Yeah, every time I walked down that hallway, I felt like something was watching me." And I was like, "Oh, don't say that. Just say that I was being a silly kid, Mom." I'm like, that wasn't real.
I have this house that I'm describing in the last story.
Yeah.
We called it the flower house because you would walk up the steps into the house, and then there was like this little landing spot where everything broke off from. So it was like the bathroom. It was like petals. The rooms were like petals. It was like boom, 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 boom. And then it was an upstairs, and then that was just one whole floor.
Yeah.
And it was like, dude, this one time, I have like 4 memories of this house. And the one memory is I was arguing with my brother from the one pedal.
Yeah.
And then my dad started yelling at me about something else from the other pedal. And then my Aunt Joyce and my Uncle Benny were literally yelling at my mom in the 2 other doorways. And then literally, like, there was my brother's girlfriend was there, and she was yelling in the entrance to the living room. So literally there was yelling at every doorway of every pedal of the house. And I remember just being like freaked out. In literally like 3rd grade, I'm like, what is everyone was yelling. It was like 7 a.m.
Damn.
I was like, they all got in the doorway and started yelling. It was like poetry. I was like, everyone is screaming. It was insane. It was funny though, because like every room was like its own like crazy person going bananas.
Like choreographed.
It was nuts. It was so nuts.
Yeah.
I love it though. I love those memories because it's like that is as crazy as it gets.
Yeah.
People fucking going bananas. It's crazy.
Damn, dude.
People are nuts.
Yeah.
I am such a a low like profile dude with like blowing up and shit. Like, yeah. It takes a lot for me to like lose my fucking temper.
It takes a lot for me, but it happens very quickly. Like, especially when people gaslight me, when I'm like you're like, stop, calm down. I'm like, I'm calm.
Oh,
you and Gray did that recently when I was like when I was like watching a movie with my mom, and you guys were like, hey, can we come? So I was watching, for those of you listening, I was watching The Godfather 2 with my mom. I was having mom time. I was watching Godfather 2, and we were like halfway through the movie, and Gray West, who's going to be on the episode next week, and Jim, they were getting done hanging out at Helium, and they were like, hey, you might like, should we come over? And I was like, I'm watching a movie with my mom, so you guys will have to wait until the movie's over, but yes, you can come over. And they were like, so I was like, come over, and they're like, okay, but like, are we gonna hang out? I was like, I'm watching The Godfather 2. I explained it like 3 times. I was like, I'm watching The Godfather 2 with my mom. When you guys come over, you can hang out in the basement. I have to finish this movie with my mom, and then we can hang out. And you guys were like, okay, like, you stop being mean. And I was like, I'm not being mean. I was like, then I got mean. You guys gaslit me.
You're being feisty.
I just learned what gaslight means like 3 weeks ago, and it's like my favorite word now. I'm like, oh, that's what that means.
Wait till you find out about Girl Boss. It's gonna change you.
Gaslight. I feel like that is like a new that's
gaslighting, gatekeeping, and girl bossing. It's all
those are like from like the last like 3 years, right? Those are all new.
That's all like work from home speak.
Yeah.
That's WFH.
Somebody got called out for not being on a Teams meeting. They're like, why are you gaslighting me?
Why are you
gaslighting me? You know I have a condition. I literally don't have a job. I'm like, these idiots on Teams.
Fucking losers on fucking Microsoft Teams.
I'm like, it's so funny on Teams. I used to not turn my camera on. They're like, hey Rob, do you want to turn your camera on? I was like, no. I was like, I can't, because if I do, I want to kill myself. I was like, but if I turn my camera on, you guys are going to see me laying in bed. And that's not, we don't want that.
They're like,
what I used to do is I would turn the camera on and then I would freeze. And they'd be like, Rob? And then I would turn the camera off and be like, guys, sorry, my camera's fucking up. And I would try to turn it on again. I would like freeze. And yeah, that was me. And it worked.
I'm really good at.
Yeah, you sound like an alien. it's like I'm like translating. It's like Pepsi.
I just did Morse code for Pepsi.
Yeah. Fucking SOS.
PEPS. Beep 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 beep. SOS.
That's SOS, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm like I know nothing.
I only know SOS from that movie Panic Room.
I only know SOS from Kofi Kingston.
Oh, no, Panic Room. You ever see Panic Room?
SOS, it's a great movie.
You ever see Panic Room with Jodie Foster?
Did you hear that?
What?
Did you hear what I said?
SOS is a great movie.
I was like, it's a great movie. I had a stroke.
I'm like, oh no.
Oh no. I believe that.
Yeah. You ever see Panic Room?
Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster.
I'm like,
Jodie Foster.
You're like, you're not okay. I'm like,
you ever see Contact?
I love Jodie Foster. I'll watch anything.
She's great. The movie
they call me Jodie Frosting.
Jodie Frosting?
I don't know.
So stupid.
It's all right.
Let's go back to talk about our haunted childhood homes. That was fun.
We had a room that my parents were hoarders, so this is kind of tough to talk about, but like my parents were insane hoarders.
Okay.
And so we had a room that was originally their bedroom, but they hoarded it out. And we couldn't even open the door. So it's like, what's in there?
Yeah.
So I remember one time it was just me at home, and I like got in there, but like it was so jam full of stuff that like I kind of like fucked my path up to get out.
Yeah.
And the door got just shut. And I was like, they're not even going to look for me. I'm gone. It was so crazy. Damn. It took forever for my brother to get me out too. And he was like yelling at me the whole time. I'm like, I don't even want to come out now, actually.
You're like, I'm comfy in here now.
I'm going to die here. And I'm fine with it. So that was cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, first of all, I'm like, how does this even happen? I'm like, second of all.
Did you ever, were you like the type of kid who, like, when you were, like, scared, you'd sleep with your parents or no?
No. I
slept with my parents for, like...
I would not sleep.
I slept with my parents for, like, way too long.
The second I realized that, like, my parents were, like getting fucked up all the time.
Yeah.
And that, like, after a certain hour, like, there was no way they'd be able to even, like... I was on the internet looking up everything in the world. Yeah. I was on the internet all night until there was birds.
Until they're like, Twitchy, go to bed.
It was like, go to bed. Go to bed. I'm like, no, I'm literally, I'm like not even playing PS2. I'm just reading cheat codes. I'm on Cheat CC. Like, is that how you do that?
You ever read the fake cheats where it's like people just make shit up and you go, it's like Grand Theft Auto. It's like teleport to the moon cheat code. Yeah, I used to see those, and I'd try them. I was so gullible. I'd be like, really? You can teleport to the moon?
Do you ever have Game Shark?
Go to bed.
You ever get Game Shark?
My friend had it.
It was cool. You could literally like modify like regular games.
Yeah, you can mod games that you couldn't normally mod.
Yeah, so like I would do like it was always Madden. You could always do big head mode.
Yeah, and
shit. Like it was so fun. I'm like, how come they don't have that now? Isn't there a market for that?
I mean, now it's just a thing. I don't think cheat codes are really even a thing anymore. Because they're like, fuck you, we already have your money, why would we try harder? Back in the day...
Is it the game or is it the people? I think it's the game, right?
Well, yeah,
because if there was cheat codes, people would still be like, yo, you could do this.
Well, GTA 5 has cheats, but now you call a phone on your cell phone. You call a number, so like, and then like it'll teleport you or like do guns or whatever and shit. But I think cheat codes used to be way more popular in other video games. This is the most virgin talk I've ever had.
We're allowed. Well, I mean, it's a part of our life. I'm like, stop being ashamed of. Stop being ashamed of your screen time. I'm like, you're married. People like know you get pussy. It's okay. You can talk about video games.
I'm like, look, I've been on YouTube since 2008. Okay, I know a thing or two about sweaty armpits.
I'm like, yo, give these a whiff.
No.
I'm like, come on.
I used to be on.
I'm like, tell me if it's good or bad.
It smells like mints. It's really like you have like weirdly nice smelling. Your armpits smell better than the rest of your body.
I'm like, stop. I'm like, now my ass. Now my ass. I'm like, take it back. Now smell my ass.
It just keeps getting better and better. I'm like, what's next?
Well, yeah, you're scrumptious, actually.
You're like, now suck my tongue.
Yeah, the Dalai Lama. Suck my tongue. Isn't that great? Isn't making out fun? Be crazy if we did it. People would be like, none in the stink.
He has zero.
No more dollars.
You know what's funny? Me and Britt don't even really know how to make out. We realized
you learned on each. I would love to watch you make out.
We don't know how. Neither because we don't do we skip that part during dating.
You're hearing this, right?
We don't know how to make out. Cause we'll do it, and I'm like, are we doing this right? She's like, I don't know. I stick my tongue in there. I'm like, bleh.
I want to watch you guys make out so bad. No. That's so funny. I'm gonna teach you guys how to make out. I'm gonna kiss you both.
No, because then she'll like it. She'll be like, wow,
whoa.
She's like, whoa.
Yeah.
We skipped that part. We went from like kissing in my back seat to like Britt's like, take your pants off, and I'm like, this from now on.
Fuck pants.
I'm like, fuck pants. I'm like, get your mouth down there.
Yeah.
Make out on that.
I love your enthusiasm talking about that.
Make out on that.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about it. She's upstairs. I'm like,
isn't that crazy? You still know her?
I know, dude. It's really is retarded. The only reason she stayed with me is because I was going to college. She was like, yeah, because her parents were like, you need a date. Nice boy's going to college. And I was like, she's like, you're going to college, right? And in my head, I'm like, no, but I was like, yes. And then I had to scramble and find out. I was like, fuck, I gotta go to college to keep this fucking peace around. So
I
went to college for video games. And she should have stopped me.
Yeah.
But she didn't. She was like, it's college. I was like, it is.
It is.
It is.
It is.
And then I graduated, and I was like, I never want to make video games ever. I was like, playing video games. Playing them.
I'm like, yeah, it is funny.
Playing them.
How about if I just enjoy them?
Yeah. Because that's the thing. Because I liked video games.
Now, I didn't know that you got a degree in video game design.
I've told you like a million times.
No, because I thought you finished your degree doing something else.
No, I got my degree in game design, and then I went back to school for my master's, and then I got that, and I went back to school for my second master's. I have a bachelor's.
Fucking dork.
I know, dude.
You have 3 degrees?
Yeah, and I don't use that. I have no job.
Can I have your first
one?
3
degrees, no job. Yeah, dude, it's useless.
Can I have your first one?
Useless.
Yeah, but I can just say I have one.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. You can hang it up.
That's so funny. I'm like, actually, this is my degree. My buddy gave it to me. Can you just do that? Can you hang someone else's up and put your name on it?
I mean, you definitely can, but it doesn't mean anything.
I'm going to photocopy it and put my name on it.
I went to college. My bachelor's degree was in game design and development, and then I realized on my resume I have video games. I was like, I need something more professional, so I went back to school for my master's.
Your resume was like Tekken.
Yeah,
I'm like forgetting every other game now. Yeah. I like Tekken so much.
You like WWE.
Whoa.
So I went back to school for my master's in organizational leadership, and then
say it like a Canadian. Organization. It's a fucking organization.
Organizational leadership.
Organizational
leadership.
Stop saying it like you want to kill Jews.
The master's degree.
I got the master's degree.
The master's degree
in industrial ovenry.
In organizational world leadership.
Yeah, organizational people on a cattle car.
And then I went back for marketing management.
I'm like,
and you know what's crazy?
I'm like, market this fucking podcast right now.
I'm like, listen, you want marketing? I'll give you marketing. Patreon.com/2inthestink podcast. We had our guest John Prophet on last week. He was very funny. And guess what? If you want to see part 2 of that episode, it's only $2 a month. Patreon.com/2inthestink podcast. We got a bunch of other cool shit on there. We got posters. We've got hoodies that definitely exist, and we're not waiting for people to subscribe to the tier before we order them. Mm-hmm. We've got extra bonus content on there. Me and Jim are working on this not new. We've done it before, but we're going to do more lift riffs where we basically pretend to be a couple breaking up in the back of an Uber, and that's fun. There's a lot of cool stuff on there. Patreon.com/2inthestink podcast. We've actually been getting a decent amount of supporters recently, and I really do appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
I want to give a quick shout out to our most recent supporters, Matthew D. Stone, Molly, our boy Vince Kowalski, Isaac Ryan, and our dear friend Gray West, who's going to be on the podcast next week. And as always, a big thank you to our top tier supporters, Alaska Woods and Andrew Herbert, who are single-handedly, well, not single-handedly, but like they're fucking putting the Patreon on their back.
Crushers.
Yeah, we love you guys. Check it out.
Seriously.
It starts at only $2 a month. And, I could be like one of those boomers and like, that's like a cup of coffee. If you just drank less coffee, you could live off $7.25 an hour.
If you stopped going to Starbucks, you could go to Disney World.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was your age, I made $4 an hour, and I bought a house. It's like how much...
And we were thankful.
And how much was the house? $8.
We loved God.
We loved the Lord. I raised a family of 4 on a salary of $9.25.
You do that. It's like now you
do that. It's like
y'all complaining.
How much was a gallon of milk? 4 cents. 2 nickels.
Mm-hmm.
How much was your house? $8.
Inflation's like you will drink water.
Yeah.
You will eat bread.
Miller Lite is $13.
And you will lay down in a cold room in the winter. New York apartments are like, do you hate windows? We've got something for you.
New York is like, would you like to smell piss all the time and live with 8 people? New York.
Cheap pizza, high rent.
You know what's funny? I went to this pizza place in New York and it said $1 slice, and I bought a slice, and they're like, that would be $3.50, and I was like, how does that work? I was like, you can just lie. You can just lie. You can just lie in New York.
That's New York.
Yeah, I got a dollar. It was like $1 slice. I was like, oh cool. I was like, I'll have the slice. He goes, all right, $3.50. I was like, I'm not poor enough to be like, no, but fuck you. That's in my head. Mm-hmm. But I was like, okay. Okay.
You false advertising, but
I was like, that's fine, but okay. It was good. It was worth it. It was good.
What's
pizza.
your favorite pizza? Plain?
Hawaiian.
Pineapple.
Yeah. Hawaiian. Or mozzarella. Yeah.
Mozzarella goes on all cheese.
Let me get a mozz.
It goes on all pizza.
Let me get a mozz. What's the one that has the
margarita?
Yeah, that one.
With the basil?
Yeah. Oh. I'm like, yeah, keep talking.
I'm like, sometimes they drizzle olive oil.
I'm like, I'm close.
Sometimes they drizzle olive oil.
I'm gonna, how gay guys come. I'm gonna brunch.
I'm gonna brunch so
I'm gonna brunch.
I'm like, I'm gonna brunch so fucking hard.
I'm gonna brunch all over
I'm looking at kindergartens for our adopted Asian baby. Oh my God.
He's gonna go to the top prestigious schools.
Oh my God, we're gonna give him an Asian name because we're fucking heroes. You're such a fucking hero.
Yeah, dude.
Gay guys
That's what gay guys are like.
Gay guys are fucking heroes.
Yeah, they're fucking. I'm a hero.
You're the fucking hero. I love the way you fucking take cock and adopt.
Take cock and that's like an Eminem. Take cock and adopt.
That's my next T-shirt. Take cock and adopt.
Take
Jim
cock.
Falker Gillespie.
That's an Eminem lyric. I take cock and adopt.
I take cock and adopt.
Take cock and adopt in a box full of rocks.
Yeah, you're like, I like Eminem.
I was Eminem for Halloween.
I like M&Ms.
I was Eminem for Halloween in the 4th grade.
I like mini M&Ms.
I'm going to say this again, and if you don't respond, I'm never going to say it again. I was Eminem for Halloween in the 4th grade.
I'm like, tell me more.
Okay. I'm like, react to that first.
I'm like, I know you liked...
Your time.
I'm like, I know you guys liked 8 Mile.
Yeah.
I know you were Cheddar Bob
Did
as
I
well.
ever tell you that story?
Yeah.
But I was Eminem for Halloween in 4th grade.
No, not Eminem. I know you were Cheddar Bob.
I was so obsessed with Eminem in the 4th grade and 8 Mile that I was Eminem for Halloween. And if you're wondering what that looks like, it's me the same weight but 5 inches shorter. Mm-hmm. And because that's all I was in the 4th grade. I was a little bit shorter.
You weren't Eminem. You were Enemans.
I was enema.
Enema.
I was enema. It doesn't even make any sense. I was Eminem. It was I had the
You're just M.
I had the Shady merch when he had his own merch. I had Shady. I had G-Unit sneakers.
Whoa. I'm like, where's that guy?
I had a Shady hat, and then I had a spinning E necklace. Like E for Eminem, and it was one of those. Remember when spinners were popular?
Yeah.
I had a spinning necklace. That was me for Halloween, dude.
I'm like, I want to hang out with him.
He's deep down. I'm like, yo, you listen. You put on 8 Mile. You give me 3 more of these beers. He's gonna show up.
Challenge accepted. And I'm sure the viewers would agree.
I'm like, his real name's Clarence.
Yeah, his real name's
Clarence. I'm like, Clarence because we're nice parents.
I'm like, his real name is Marvel Guy.
His real name's Clarence. Blah bitty blue blue blue
He's
blah.
the Falcon.
I heard a word you said. Blah bitty blue blah. You've seen that meme recently? It's like when my friends tell me I've had too much to drink and to give me like it's like my friends tell me I need too much to drink or fuck my friends tell me I'm one of them. My friends tell me I had too much to drink and to give them my keys. And the meme is blah bitty blah 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 blah. He's rap battling. He's like blah bitty blah blah blah. I ain't heard the words you said. Hibbity hoo blah. It's like
oh, you know what I watched last night? I was watching footage of like Catholic churches in like 1997 during this like quote unquote like Jubilee type John.
Yeah.
And it was a bunch of people speaking tongues and it was nuts. Me and TJ watched it. It was insane.
I would lose my shit.
It was awesome. I was like, we should take mushrooms and watch this. He was like, yeah. So now I'm gonna do mushrooms and like watch this like scary video and try not to freak out.
I got really high off an edible and I watched YouTube Poops. Did I tell you about that?
What's YouTube Poops?
YouTube Poops is like
I feel like this is something that's been explained to me 4,000 times and I'm like, I can't remember.
YouTube Poops is like they'll take something like an HR training video or something, or like a good like they'll take like a Pawn Stars episode and they'll rearrange the words so they'll say different things but it sounds like them. So he'll be like, I'm Rick Harrison and this is my like pawn shop, but like he'll be like they'll swap around the words. So he's like I'm a pawn shop and this is Rick Harrison and like shit like that. And it's I think you'd like him a lot.
I'm like, yeah.
And he's like they did one where he was negotiating with somebody. I never in a million years thought I would explain YouTube Poops to a grown man on a podcast in my basement while I'm drinking Miller Lite, but here we are. He's like, it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't fucking. We'll watch him. Everybody listening to me explain YouTube Poops right now is like, Jesus fucking Christ, who cares? YouTube Poops, it's
I think
like
you're thinking too hard. I think everyone watching this is like, I love both of these people.
Yeah, you think so?
Yes.
Like we want to see them kiss. We want to see them kiss. Mm-hmm. Mango Pepsi, you should kiss.
They do.
Mango Pepsi, you should kiss.
Mango Pepsi, friends or more.
It's like Mango Pepsi. Oh fuck.
It's like Mango Pepsi. Fuck.
Mango Pepsi. I'm close.
Fuck. Oh my god.
YouTube Poops. It's just like they edit the shit to be funnier. That's it. You have to watch it. It's like
YouTube Poops.
It would take me. I'm having an aneurysm trying to explain it. YouTube Poops. It's like they were really popular when I was in high school, and there are people out there who still make them.
I don't remember the 70s.
YouTube Poops are fun to watch if you're stoned.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was great. The 70s.
I can't wait to introduce you to YouTube Poops after this. It's going to be awesome.
I'm like,
hand me a beer.
I'm like, you think YouTube Poops are cool? Check out this cartel beheading.
You're like, check out real poops.
Yeah.
Yeah, beer me.
Beer me, king.
I'm like, wow, it's crazy how beer is like awesome.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? You can just drink this anytime you want, like in the morning, at night.
Beer in the morning sucks. You could do a mixed drink in the morning.
Champagne in the morning. That's where you go. You do champagne and you just like fucking put a little bit of orange juice in it.
Champagne and feet on the couch is like, yeah.
Champagne and feet on the couch is like throw away whatever plans you have for that day.
Fuck.
There's some days where I'll wake up and I'll start drinking and I'm like, this is my day. And it is. And I wake up the next day and I'm like, I'm glad I did that. I glad I did that.
I glad
I did that.
I glad I did that.
I'm glad I did. Words are getting harder the later we stay up and the more beer I drink. My brain's like, low battery.
Rob's discovering that beer slurs speech.
I'm like, it's so weird. Like when I drink these, I'm like, I things are hard.
Except everything's hard with your dick.
It's like when, yeah, it's like like when we were when we got to the show tonight and there was nobody in the audience. I was like, I guess I'll get drunk, and I went up there and I was like, blah, blah, blah. I was like, this guy, he's full of spaghetti. And you were the only one laughing. Yeah. I was making Jim laugh the entire time.
I actually have a horrendous video of you on stage.
Oh, really?
From tonight. I actually have two bad ones.
No, what was it?
It's just you up there suffering.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm in the crowd like,
I was sweaty up there tonight.
It was not. You know what it is? I harassed every single one of those people for so long.
Yeah.
That they were just like, I fucked it. I can't believe there was another person after me before you.
Yeah, it was a rough show. Are you like? What are you looking at?
Nothing.
I look over and Jim's got a picture of a guy's abs on his phone.
Nothing. Yeah,
he's like, leave me alone.
Yeah, there's like somebody like 100 feet from your house. That's like, are you up?
That's so weird. That Grindr. You come over, you're like, yo, do you want to see your neighbor's dick?
I did do that. That was hilarious.
And it was like 25 feet away. I'm like, that's in the house.
Yeah, it's your cat.
Yeah, the call is coming from inside the house.
It's you.
Yeah, you want to see your neighbor? I'm like, wow, this is great. This is my neighbor.
It's my neighbor.
It is weird. Yeah, dude, that's so weird.
Like, wait, your neighbor has a fucking Joe Pesci tattoo?
I'm at the point. Joe Pesci? I don't have Joe Pesci.
Yeah, you do.
Joe Pesci?
On your leg.
No.
Yeah.
I have an Al Capone.
No.
I don't have Joe Pesci.
I just wanted to get you high.
I'm like, fuck, you take that back right now.
I'll take my pants off right now.
I'm like, he's the last character from Home Alone that would get tattooed on me. Murr.
Who's first?
Murr.
Murr.
Murr first.
Rest in peace, Murr.
Rest in peace?
Yeah, I think he died.
No, he's alive.
Are you sure?
Murr's, I'm
pretty sure he was on that show, oh my God, 80 Bryant's show. What was it called? Shrill. And I think he died.
No, I don't think so.
All right.
You're thinking of Queen Latifah. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that was a sad one.
But I think it would be funny to install. Now I want to install Grindr just to see like my neighborhood's like dicks.
Okay.
And like maybe suck them.
and maybe try one of them.
Try them out.
Maybe suck them. I think that's really funny. I want to see my neighbor's dicks and maybe suck them.
Yeah. I want to make sure they're like I'm just curious how mine compare in their butt.
Super funny.
Like, you know.
So, yeah, somebody was like, hit me up like 2 minutes away from you.
I'm like, is he gonna give you a ride home? Because we should hang out.
He should come suck us both off
on the Patreon. Yeah, yeah. Patreon is me and Jim just getting sucked off.
I get like a gay prostitute at your house,
and I commentate it.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah.
I'm like, he's good. He's like, he's really good.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Gay prostitutes in your house.
I've got a sweaty asshole. How about that?
Really?
I'm wearing jeans and it's hot.
I'm wearing like the thinnest layers I have. I have like, I don't even have an undershirt on. I'm just like raw tittying this shirt.
Raw dogging it.
I don't even have underwear on, dude. I'm just
out here living life.
I'm out here living life, dude. I got balls.
Nice.
I've got nuts.
What's oh shit. We
Oh, I thought you were about to say there's another spider.
No, that would be spooky. We don't have those. But I put a poll on the Patreon.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I did a poll.
Did you get stuff?
I did. I got a couple things.
Oh fuck yeah.
I did a poll on the Patreon, and if you guys check out our Patreon, you can check out some of our polls too. I said, what do you guys want to see?
I'm like, who'd you message?
And somebody said they want to bring back stinky advice. If you remember in the first few episodes, we did this segment called Stinky Advice where we'd take advice from people and we would try to give them feedback. So I said, ask me advice about anything. Let's see. Somebody said, best way to avoid... Oh, wait, sorry. Best way to focus and avoid procrastination. Adderall.
Amphetamines of any kind.
Yeah, you should smoke meth.
Amphetamines of any kind, you'll fill a notebook with everything you've ever thought.
Yeah. Best way to focus and avoid press. Definitely smoke meth or take Adderall, I would say.
If there's somebody that's willing to part with their Adderall, which is rare,
yeah,
you should get on that.
You should take that. You will focus. I took Adderall.
You will surprise yourself because I think most of society just should have access to Adderall.
I think if society had access to Adderall, we would every day there'd be a new iPhone
or a new skyscraper.
Yeah,
there'd be new.
Everybody would have
I'd have 5 businesses.
I took Adderall once when I was like 16 or 17, and I developed an app. I didn't develop it because I didn't have the coding.
Tell me about the app.
It was called Passenger Chat.
And you were like, I will make friends somehow.
I'll make friends with strangers.
Somehow.
It was called Passenger Chat, and the whole idea was like you could talk to people through their license plates when you're on a road trip. And I was like, you know what? We need texting and driving.
Yeah.
I took Adderall and I was like, danger.
Yeah.
More danger.
It's interesting. It'd be really funny if there was like a thing where it's like you could talk to other people who weren't driving. But
and I did a bunch of push-ups and sit-ups, and I ran 12 miles. Yeah, Adderall. You know the scary thing about Adderall? It fucking rules.
Yeah,
it's like spooky.
Yeah, I did a bunch of it.
Britt, I have a lot of friends who have Adderall, and I'm like, and they're like, yeah, if you ever want some, let me know. And I'm like, I told Britt, I was like, yeah, I might get. She's like, no, you're kidding, right? I'm like, but it's awesome. If I took Adderall, I would get like everything, and I've been procrastinating like done in like a day.
You're such a good guy that you're not.
I know.
You like wouldn't take it unless
I'm not
you said
sneaking
yes.
behind her back. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I can't because I get too guilty. She's
You're
an
a good
angel.
guy.
She's a sweetheart.
That means you're good at heart. You have
I
a good heart.
I can't. Yeah.
Bobby Goodhearts.
Well, when I started dating Britt, she was really anti-weed, and she was like, I don't like you smoking weed. And I was like, I'll quit because your pussy's awesome. And I love
that's
you.
That's the truth.
Yeah, I quit smoking for 5 years, and I didn't even go behind her back once, because I would feel too guilty. And then one day she's like, "You can smoke." I was like, "Really?" And I tried to pick back up. And my brain was like, "I'm different now."
Yeah.
My brain was like, "You thought."
You thought.
My brain was like, "You an adult now. Good luck. You got thoughts. Your dad's dead. You got thoughts now." I'm like, "But I don't want them." Because when I'm 16, I'm getting high. I'm like, SpongeBob. And then I become an adult and I get high, and it's like, hey, your dad's dead. That could happen to you. That's me when I get high. I'm like, your dad's dead. Like, you ever think about how like that you are going to be a dad one day?
Well, here's the thing about like that is like you always think that.
Yeah.
But weed sometimes will amplify that stuff.
Somebody else. Here's another piece of advice somebody asked. The most effective way to drink less alcohol for you personally. This is like my mom.
Do yours.
The most effective way.
What helps you stop drinking?
Hangovers.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah,
because mine are like my bad drinking hangovers are starting to be the whole day.
Yeah,
and I feel bad the entire day, and it almost feels like there's no remedy anymore.
Yeah, if you wanna cut back on your drinking, if you wanna drink less alcohol, first, this might sound a little counterproductive, but first you're gonna want to drink a lot of alcohol, and you're gonna want to do that all day until you get really drunk. And then you're going to want to don't drink any water before bed. Just go straight to bed. Don't drink any water. Don't brush your teeth. Go straight to bed. Make sure you have to be up in at least 6 hours. And then, you will feel so horrible. You won't want to drink for at least a couple days. So that's the best way to cut back on your drinking is drink a shit ton of beer. Or whatever your liquor choice is.
I like say I don't like drinking, but last time I literally was at your house, the last shot I took was at 6 a.m.
Oh my god, that was fun. We stayed up all night. That was the night I was watching Godfather 2 with my mom. We stayed up. Jim and Gray came over. We stayed up all night, talking shit, doing shots, drinking, and it was fun. It was a good time. Somebody else said, let's see, a lot of these are like, why do you poop your pants? It's like, okay.
How do you
I'm
know
like, be
that?
serious. Somebody said, should I move to the town where my girlfriend lives, or should she move to the city where I live?
That's a tough one because it's like, okay, how does it work for work, and how attached are you to either, and what is the deal with your guys' leases?
Yeah, I think it depends on.
It's a very serious conversation.
Yeah, it's like, the other ones were like, not, well, we made the other one silly, but this is like serious. This is serious. I'm like how is that going to interfere with you getting pussy in your hometown? Yeah, I think if whoever's job is the most flexible is the answer to that. Yeah. Whoever's job is more flexible. And whatever you're living, I guess it's whoever's easiest, because it's not like
who wears the pants.
Well, no, because that's how.
Like, if she has a better job, wouldn't you kind of just be like, well, I mean, she has the better job.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't say it's who wears the pants, because like, Britt wears the pants, I think, but like.
Yes.
But she lives with me, you know.
We know.
But she lives with me. She's fucking. This is my house.
Yeah.
This is my house.
But she lived in the...
No, I'm just kidding.
You guys went to the same school, though. So it's not like...
Yeah.
Now, it depends on the distance between you. And honestly, dude, you want her to come to you. You want to have your shit already established. and be like, you can change this, this, and this, rather than you go to her place and you try to find a space for your stuff that she hates. Because no chick likes any dude's stuff.
I think one of the problems is that if you do move to her, she's going to have a little bit of leverage. Like, oh, then just leave. Just leave then. If you get an argument.
It's super,
whereas, like, if she moves to you.
Yeah.
But it also, like, I mean, that's also very tough.
And how immediate is it that you have to live with each other? Like, are you guys planning on, like, marrying?
It sounds to me like you should break up with her and, like, just.
It sounds like she's putting unnecessary pressure on you, and you're a young stud.
Yeah, and you should fuck us.
Yeah.
And we could put on the Patreon. I'm like,
you can download Grindr, and you can get 30 feet away from me and show me your abs. I'm like, I'm always looking.
Find whatever works best for your job and your living situation. Whoever it's inconveniencing the least amount, do that.
Also, don't comment something and flex that you have love in your life. I really don't appreciate it.
Somebody said my friends started a podcast without me, and sometimes I'm jealous. Advice: well, Gray West, you should be a guest on their podcast next week.
Was it him?
That was him. Yeah, he the Gray West.
I was like, you should move to Philadelphia.
Yeah. So that's I think that's it for Stinky Advice. It's a new segment. Well, no, it's an old segment.
It's a new old segment.
It's a new old segment. Eventually, we're gonna do poll. Well, weekly, I think me and Jim are gonna do polls on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram at 2 in the Stink Podcast and at each other's Instagram at Rob Stant Comedy and at the Jim Gillespie. And you could get a chance.
Do you have any fun shows coming up, Bobby?
I'm going to be in Houston, San Antonio, and fucking Austin, Texas in September. So keep an eye out. I'll be posting dates for that. That's going to be exciting.
Keep your eye out for links.
Yeah, keep your eye out for some links. I'm going to update my website too. I'm trying to set together like a little baby's first tour. That's what I'm calling it, baby's first tour. And I'm trying to get some dates out there. So far, I've got 3 dates in Texas. I'm trying to get some more dates for October. I'm working on getting on the road. Some people have been hitting me up, and they're like, "Hey, we want to see you in this town." I'm trying.
And I also love comedy, and I would also. It's my birthday month in October, so let me know if you want to see me.
Yeah, dude.
I'll come out and do stuff for you.
Maybe Jim will come. We'll co-headline or some shit.
Yeah, we'll do stuff. I'll be looking for things. Now, I would like to say, you guys, June 10th. You can come see me at the fabulous Soul Joel's at Sunnybrook, hosting for the incredible Sam Talent.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
It's going to be a really, really, really fun night. You guys should all come out in droves.
Also, what date is your Philly's Funniest?
My Philly's Funniest date is July 3rd. If you're not going down to the beach...
If you're not at a barbecue...
If you're not with people who love you, please come support me. I'm really trying to break through this year and show the world what I have to offer.
Yeah,
would you agree?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm really trying to show, you know, what you can do for a Klondike bar.
July 3rd, Jim Gillespie at Helium. You heard it. I think. Let me check the dates, or I realize I can just pull up my calendar. I know what dates I'm gonna be in Texas. So September 28th, I'm at the Riot in Houston, Texas. September 29th, I'm at Roscoe's in Austin, Texas. And October 1st, I'm at Upstage Comedy in San Antonio. So that's going to be fun. I'm excited.
Texas.
Bobby, yeehaw! I'm trying to set up some more dates for October and maybe early September, but setting up a tour when you're your own manager is hard.
October 3rd, Jim's birthday. He also loves Texas.
Yeah, wow. Maybe he'll come out.
maybe he'll
have
a steak.
Maybe he'll have money to get out there.
Oh yeah, baby, I'm flying.
Oh man,
that's gonna be sick as fuck.
What else?
I love you a lot.
Oh, I love you more.
Oh, see, that's the nicest thing.
That's sweet. See.
Oh, that was actually really nice.
Wow.
I felt real.
What's the name of this episode? I don't even know.
Mango Pepsi.
Oh yeah, you're right. Fuck. Yeah, Mango Pepsi.
We only said
it. Kill your uncle. Mango Pepsi. Kill your uncle.
I just want to part with I have my Walmart shorts on.
And your flippy flops?
They're coming.
Yeah.
They're on the way.
I've got my Zirconian. We're doing an inside joke that one person will get if they listen, and they won't. So anyway, Two in the Stink podcast.
We love you.
We love you. Give us those 5 stars.
Stink it forward.
Give us those 5 stars. We're not asking anymore. We're fucking telling you.
Tweet at us too.
Tweet at us. Tweet anything.
Just use Twitter.
Use Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. Stink it forward. Write us a review on iTunes. We love you. Send this podcast to some friends. It's the only way we're going to grow.
Drop suggestions on who you would like to see in the stink.
Yeah, dude. And subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Let us know who you want to see.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let us know.
Oh, by the way, shout out Sweeze.
Oh, yeah. Sweeze is the man.
Your fucking poster's on the way, young God.
Your poster's coming, Sweeze. We love you. Sweeze the man. All right, that's it. Sweet dreams, everybody. Don't let the sleep paralysis... Fuck. Beer's hard. Don't let the sleep paralysis demons get you. See ya.